In the opening bout, super welterweights, Evan Sanchez, Central California native. He will put his 10-0 record on the line when he takes on Colombian puncher Alejandro Munera.
You ready? You ready?
Round one underway. Evan Sanchez, the southpaw in the multicolored trunks. You see Alejandro Munera in the red trimmed with black.
Very tall southpaw at 6 foot, and we're going to see a lot of southpaws in this card. 6 of the 8 of these televised cards are left-handers, so a lot of sweet science from the left-handed stance.
And Sanchez, over his last 3 fights, has been matched relatively tough. You know, he had a 5-fight knockout streak that was broken over the last 3 fights, but it's been against very experienced opposition, including Hector Velasquez, who had 90 pro fights at the time. So they're not taking it easy with Sanchez at this point in his career.
No, and that's the reason his last 3 fights went the distance. And you want to see that with 6-8 round fighters. You don't want him to just knock out and steamroll past everyone. Get some rounds, get different styles in. That's how you mature a fighter properly.
I agree with Sergio. I think it's a good thing to, in the beginning of your career, get those rounds in, go the distance.
Good body shot right along the belt line from Sanchez a moment ago.
Right off the bat, I could see that Sanchez knows how to fight tall. He didn't fall off balance once he landed that left hand. You don't want to give up that height, especially when you're 6 foot tall like that with a long reach. As soon as you fall off balance, you're going to be at the detriment of your opponent.
More body work there from Sanchez. Climbs the ladder with a left hand upstairs.
See that stepping back? That's a good check hook that Munera was trying to set him up with. Sanchez is worried about his defense as well.
Both men looking for hooks there on the inside, and Sanchez getting the better of these exchanges.
That's what I like about Sanchez. He's that tall, but he knows how to punch and dip. You always got to mind your defense, especially when you're as tall as that, because you make yourself a target if you stand up upright like that.
Final 10 seconds of our opening contest here. A good start for the welterweight prospect, Evan Sanchez, who lands one final right hook.
Time right there. Good job. Right here.
And this is what you want to see from young prospects making their way up. Stepping back, not getting hit with anything solid. Missing and ducking, punching and dipping. Those are things that you learn on the job. Just beautiful work by Evan Sanchez.
Yeah, good dedicated body attack from Evan Sanchez in that opening round. But there's Munera landing a sneaky hook on the inside and another one.
Yeah, Munera looking for those body shots right there too. Love seeing that. Those elbows tucked in, but he needs to keep that chin down right in between those shots. Yeah, MMA fighters can be tough. I fought an MMA fighter by the name of Dazn Johnson, and I can tell you, he fought a lot of solid champions and good fighters, and he can go the distance, but they can take a big punch.
They can take a punch, and every punch that they throw is to kill you.
They're not good fundamentally or with technique or not even with speed, but they could take a big punch and they can give a good punch.
Good work here from Sanchez. And Sinisa, when you're facing someone who's as unorthodox as someone like Munera, does that kind of throw you off? Although it seems like Sanchez isn't having any issues at the moment.
Not having an issue at the moment. He's doing a great job at staying close and staying in the pocket, catching and countering. And it can throw off your style a bit. You have to make sure that you stay cautious because you can get hit with a punch that is unnecessary and that you shouldn't get hit with.
And notice how Sanchez is feigning now, and every time Sanchez feints, Munera's falling for him. He's biting on those feints because when it comes to mixed martial artists, they don't really get that many feints in their line of work. So in boxing, use your footwork, get an angle, pop them from that side.
Shot to the body there from Sanchez. Final 15 seconds of the second round. This one's scheduled for 6. Sanchez going back downstairs, looks for a big left hand, and he connects on one.
Listen for the bell, gentlemen. Listen for that bell.
Munera looking to connect as well. Sanchez better be careful mixing it up with a smaller, shorter fighter.
There's a mission in this fight, which is to teach him how to better catch shots, roll with them, and come back, just like he did right there.
And I agree with Sergio. Going to the body is what's going to be most important in this fight because it's going to drop Munera's hands and get him to open up top.
And And notice how Sanchez is starting with the body right now. He needs to keep that chin tucked in because Munera is aiming for a punch over the top.
Munera looks like he might be in a little bit of trouble here. He was holding on a moment ago, but he's still firing back.
That's the thing about these mixed martial artists. They can take a shot, and they'll keep winging them punches. Their technique is flawed, but sometimes when you're winging shots like that and you're tired, you can catch a target.
These are the openings that Sanchez's corner wants him to create by staying in the pocket here. He is getting those opportunities. Just misses with a left hand.
Sanchez is loading up a little bit too much right there. He should just be touching the body right there. Those shots are too much power too early for Sanchez. You need to pick them apart.
I was just thinking that, touching and countering up top with a hard shot. Using a bit of angles on the inside too. Using his footwork to get on the side.
See, every shot he threw right there was a hard shot. So by that time, Munera's already accustomed to the power. You need to surprise him with power.
Sanchez clips Munera with a left hand. Munera is landing sneaky uppercuts here and there on the inside, enough to keep Sanchez honest.
That body shot just missed. 2 body shots just missed, but I love the fact that he's going for those shots. Munera, on the other hand, he landed some good shots of his own, countering because Evan Sanchez was actually keeping his head high, just like we see right here. Landed a shot, kept his chin in the air, and got caught with a counter shot by Munera. Nice check hook.
Good shot there from Munera landed.
That rocked Munera. Actually, it was Sanchez. Sanchez, I think, got the best of it. He landed a nice check hook right there. That stunned Munera.
Counter uppercut to the body there from Sanchez a moment ago, moving that left hand around a little bit.
Using that jab and footwork a little more, which is definitely what I want to see. This morning, since we have so many southpaws on the card, I was watching Paul Spadafora, the Pittsburgh kid. I'm sure you remember him, guys. And
down goes Munera on a perfect check hook.
And that's the same check hook that Sanchez landed earlier and rocked Munera. Same punch drops him right now.
Come here. You okay? Come here. All right, want to go? All right, let's go.
Munera a little slow to respond there. We'll see what Evan Sanchez can do. Plenty of time left here in the 4th round.
in this last round, we see Evan Sanchez using his jab and his footwork a little more. Nice counter right there with the right hook.
There's a check right hook right at the top, and they're yelling in Munera's corner saying, don't drop that left hand when you're coming in. That's exactly what he did. Boom. Dropped that left hand, got caught on top of the head.
Another good right hook there. And that one might have landed even more flush than the one that caused the knockdown. A good shot there from Sanchez a moment ago.
But Munera already got accustomed to that right hook. He's already felt the power of Sanchez, so he was able to take that punch a lot better.
Shot to the body there from Munera. Still trying to win this fight. Again, they wanted Munera to be able to give Sanchez rounds, and although he's tasted the canvas, he has been able to do that.
Yeah, Munera's tough.
Good job. Way to hold
tough
up.
fighter.
Final round of our opening contest between Evan Sanchez and Alejandro Munera. Munera has tasted the canvas. Evan Sanchez getting some good work here from the MMA convert from Colombia. Sanchez getting back to the body work that we saw in the early going of this contest. Right hook there from Sanchez. That landed right on the chest of Munera. Now tries to come back upstairs with a right hook.
Good body shot on the inside by Sanchez. I think that hurt Munera.
But luckily for Sanchez, he's finding a willing participant in this kind of trench warfare, and he is getting the best of it.
I think if Sanchez concentrates on flurrying up top and going for a shoe shine, he could force the referee to stop this fight because Munera is blocking those ribs.
All right, stop. No punch. No punch. Straight back. Straight back. All the way down, man.
And Sanchez backs up, maybe saying, all right, that's enough of that. I've done this for 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Time right there.
I'm happy with the decision.
And he should be happy with this performance. It was a nice performance on his part. He was able to drop Munera. He was able to hurt him, work on some things, and he looked good.
Yep.
Well, my fans, after 6 rounds, we go to the scorecards. All 3 judges have it 60-53. Your winner by unanimous decision. He is still undefeated, Evan